Hello everyone. In this video, let us try to implement or understand multi-user scenario. Say if multiple users are trying to access the same record and they want to update it, how do we handle that scenario? Now let us say I'm trying to update the department name of the first department in the department table. So how do I get that? OE dot departments dot first or default. Now I'll just try to display name of the department, name of department is d dot department name. That's cool. Now I want to update that name d dot department name and I want to read the value from the keyboard. So I'll say console dot read line. Once I read it, I'll simply say OE dot save changes. Now I'll say F5. Name of the department is development. Now I want to update it to dev. So let me check. It has got updated. That's fine. Now before I say save changes, I'll just write console dot read line so that I want to wait before I update it. Now let us create a multi-user scenario. I'll execute this. Say this is the first user. So he read the department as dev. Now at the same time there is another user. So I'm going to start another user. I'll just select it and right click, say debug, start a new instant. So now I have both the users. So user 1 and user 2. Say both the users, they are trying to update the name. Now both of them, they are thinking that the department name is dev. So anyway, as of now it is dev. Now user 1 is trying to change the department name from dev to development. And user 2 is trying to change the department name from dev to develop. Now both of them are trying to perform update operation on the same record. What value will it take? Will it take development or will it take develop? Yes, of course, it depends on whoever make the changes in the last. Say for example, development, press enter and enter. That means now the value got changed to development, but user 2 still thinks that it is dev. Now user 2 is trying to change it to develop. Say enter. Now the value should change to develop. But the user 2 was thinking that the value was dev. That means the time between which user reads the record and updates the record, some other user has done an update on that same record, whereas the user 1 does not know about it. Now this scenario we need to handle. So this scenario is nothing but concurrent user access. If concurrent user, they are trying to access our record, or multiple users are trying to access the same record and trying to update it. So how do we handle that? So this scenario by default, what we have seen, is called as last in win. Now what I want to implement optimistic concurrency control. Optimistic concurrency control is something where if the value gets changed between reading and update, it should cancel that update action and it should say that the value got updated and this is the new value. The value that you read was this, and at the time of update the value got changed to this, so you cannot update it or your update has got cancelled. So how do I implement that? So we will see that in our next video. Thank you very much.